What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today, man, I'm going to talk about the trade has officially been done. You have the Miami Heat acquiring Andre Iguodala, Jay Crowder, and Solomon Hill, and giving the Memphis Grizzlies Justice Winslow, James Johnson, who eventually got traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Dion Waiters. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on Instagram or send me a friend request on Facebook, I'm gonna have my Instagram and my Facebook information down in the description box. Come give me a follow on the gram. Come send me a request on the book. Come holler at your boy, yo. uh, wow, well done by Pat Riley, man. Absolutely well done. When you consider the fact that we get Andre Iguodala, man, who is a all-time great defender. Just smart, long, athletic, a great wing defender, a guy who also could facilitate offensively. When you consider the fact that we getting a guy like Jay Crowder, who is also a very good, wing defender, who can also occasionally knock down the three-point shot, and Solomon Hill, who is a decent, he's obviously he ain't a household name, but he's a decent defensive player and a player who could knock down the three ball also. And the fact that we gave away Justice Winslow, who I know whenever he's out there, he's a solid player, but when you consider the fact that we have Jimmy Butler now, and Justice Winslow is basically playing the same role as Jimmy Butler, so it's not really a great fit. And considering the fact he never plays, Dion Waiters, who with the exception of when Kendrick Nunn was out for a couple of games, never plays. And James Johnson, though, when he's played, had some good moments this season, but for the majority of the time, never played. And most importantly than anything, we shredded a lot of cap space for the 2021 class when we know Giannis is out there, yo. We get Andre Iguodala to a 2-year deal, which, his deal is done whenever the Giannis is out there. So, I mean, awesome, man. The only thing, could have made this day sweeter is if we could have get Danilo Gallinari, who could have come into the starting lineup, man, probably put Myers Leonard to the bench. A 40 over 40% three-point shooter. If we could have get him, it would have made the day sweeter. But apparently, we tried to give him a 2-year deal like we did Iguodala, which means, for the 2021 class, his contract would have been off the books. But he didn't agree to that. Like, he wanted, by him being a 31-year-old guy, he wanted a little more security. He wanted a longer-term deal, which, you got to respect him for wanting that. So, that's the only thing kind of stings a little bit. I really wish we could have got him. But I mean, hey, Jay Crowder is a solid, he's not no Gallinari as far as offensively, man. But, this team has been struggling, to guard on the perimeter. We run a lot of zone, not because we so great at doing it, it's because we struggle in man-to-man defense. As great as Kendrick Nunn is offensively, as great as, Tyler Hero is and Duncan Robinson are and Goran Dragic are offensively, they struggle to guard wing defenders. And that's something Andre Iguodala is going to help with. That's something that Jay Crowder is going to help with. That's something Solomon Hill can help with a little bit, to go along with, a guy like Derrick Jones Jr. And considering the fact, besides Winslow, man, we didn't have to let go any of our young players. Just what a great day, man. We gave ourselves a chance to compete in the Eastern Conference this season, and we also made ourselves a real true player for the big 2021 class, when obviously a guy like Giannis Antetokounmpo headlines that 2021 class. And when I think we got a great chance of getting them then, man. He kind of reminds me of LeBron when he was in Cleveland the first go around. Obviously, he was the MVP of the league, ended up being a 2-time MVP back-to-back, which I think Giannis will win the MVP again this season. His team had the #1 seed, in the Eastern Conference, both those seasons, his last 2 years there. Giannis had the #1 seed last year, fell short, gonna get the #1 seed this year, and got a good chance probably falling short again this season. the fact that it's the Heat culture, you know, it's hard work, it's dedication, and Giannis seems like he's all about that. He get to play with a guy like Jimmy Butler, and we could potentially even get another guy like maybe a Bradley Beal or somebody like that. I think we got everything it takes, man, to eventually in 2021. I think we're going to be one of the, if he don't resign in Milwaukee, I think we'll be one of the favorites to bring him in. But, you know, that's then. But for now, this team got better. This team got better. This team, especially defensively. We already, you know, got really good scorers and shooters offensively. But this team got much better defensively, man. When you think about down the stretch, yo, you could have a lineup with Jimmy Butler, Andre Iguodala, Derrick Jones Jr., and Bam Adebayo, you know, and Jay Crowder out there. Like, you could really lock down defensively. Like, you know, you could throw heavy offensive lineups out there. You could throw a heavy defensive lineup out there. You could throw a nice mixture of both, yo. Spo now has a lot of flexibility, you know, among his lineup, man. I love the move, man. Like I said, the only thing could have make it better, we could have got Gallinari, but you know, hey, we couldn't let go of our plans for 2021 neither because he wanted a longer term deal. So, but you gotta respect him to that. Shout out to him for that, you know, sticking for what he want. But this team got better, man. This team has a real shot, man, to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and, you know, go head up with Milwaukee. And now we would have a bunch of players to throw at Giannis, you know, if we potentially could get the Eastern Conference Finals if we stay healthy, man. Love the moves today. Can't wait to see how they all look out there on the court together, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and hit the like button for your boy and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have Miami Heat and NBA content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all can come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, man, y'all have a blessed one. Let's go Heat.